Good evening and welcome to Ville News. I'm your host, Hunter Lohmann, alongside Vanessa Anders, here to give you the latest local, state, and national headlines.
Coming up, we have updates on decreasing gas prices nationwide, a shooting at a Pennsylvania bowling alley, and a deadly crash in Lancaster. Stay tuned because Ville News starts now.
New details that have emerged in the wake of the mass shooting in Maine last week show that suspect Robert Card had attempted to purchase a silencer earlier in the year but had been denied. The revelation comes after the deadliest mass shooting in America this year took 18 lives and wounded 13 others. According to reports, Card had purchased the silencer online and attempted to pick it up at Coastal Defense Firearms. Owner Rick LaChapelle stated that, quote, "He came in and filled out the form and he checked off the box that incriminated himself, saying that he was in an institution," end quote. Police have stated that Card had been hospitalized earlier in the year for allegedly hearing voices and making threats towards a National Guard base. An ATF official declined to comment on the attempt to purchase a silencer Saturday night, but did state the weapons were used in the shooting appeared to have been legally purchased.
As inflation is on the rise, one thing is on the decline: gas prices. The national average has been dropping down 35 cents a gallon since the 2023 peak in mid-September. That's a 9% decrease within the last month. The national average is currently $3.52, with the Millersville gas prices ranging around $3.61. However, in Georgia and Mississippi, gas prices are ranging under $3 a gallon at the moment. Even in states like California, which has the highest gas prices in the nation, the price has decreased 57 cents within a month. Andrew Gross, a spokesperson with AAA, stated that he is, quote, "expecting a continued decline in the national average," end quote. The decrease in prices is owed to the drop in crude oil costs, which is what refineries turn into gas. We are expected to see the biggest decline of the year coming well into the holidays.
When we get back, updates on a fatal bowling alley shooting and why Pennsylvania is lacking women-owned businesses. Ville News will be right back. An early morning shooting at a bowling alley in Pittsburgh left 4 people wounded. According to WPXI, police responded to a complaint of gunfire at around 4:30 in the morning at Lane's Bowling Alley, which is located in the city's Clarke district near the intersection of Brownsville and Copperfield Avenues. When they arrived, they discovered that 2 men were wounded. One has sustained several gunshot wounds to his chest and abdomen. He was brought in serious condition to a hospital. A bullet had struck the torso of another man. He was admitted to the hospital in stable condition. Reports said that 2 ladies with graze wounds went to different hospitals at around 6 in the morning. According to the police, it seemed as though the 2 had exchanged gunfire.
Pennsylvania has been poorly ranked for having women-owned businesses. The state is home to 1.1 million small businesses, and about 39.4% of those are owned by women. According to the U.S. Small Business Administration, only 6% of women-owned businesses will survive past 20 years. Owner of Cornerstone Coffee House in Campbell, Sue Pera, opened her successful business 25 years ago. She explained the difficulties of starting her business by saying, quote, "Opening a new business is very risky. You want to make sure you have everything set up for success," end quote. She also advises all aspiring women entrepreneurs that it is important to have a business plan and a mentor. The state offers resources to aid women on their journey to start their business from their small business development centers.
When we get back, we'll have updates about a multi-vehicle crash in Lancaster and a new honor for Millersville University. Ville News will be right back. A multi-vehicle crash occurred in West Earl Township during the evening hours of Saturday, October 28th. Witnesses say that a motorcycle was seen driving at a high rate of speed before crossing the center line of the road and colliding head-on with a pickup truck. The crash took place on the 4200 block of Oregon Pike and Newport Road just before 9 p.m. The driver of the motorcycle, a 57-year-old man from Ephrata, was taken to Lancaster General Hospital, where he would later succumb to his injuries. The occupants of the pickup truck were uninjured in the accident. The crash is currently under investigation, and any witnesses are asked to contact Officer Samantha Heiss or Detective Joshua Mertz.
Millersville University was recently named as a great college to work for, and was one of just 72 higher education institutions in the county to receive this title. The program, Great Colleges to Work For, collects data through an annual survey to determine the best higher ed employers in the United States. Millersville University is one of 11 schools in the Mid-East region to be given this distinction. MU is also the only university in Pennsylvania's state system of higher education to be named. This is MU's second year being recognized, with the first year being 2020. Millersville University President Dr. Daniel Wuba says, quote, "The most important asset of any organization is its people. Our people make Millersville University a great place to work. Our students, faculty, and staff embody our values of compassion, integrity, inclusion, and professionalism," end quote.
That's all we have this week for Ville News. Thanks for watching, and make sure to tune in next week for the latest local, state, and national headlines.